It feels special for me this year because last year at the same time, my daughter was sick for 3 weeks already, and we didn't know that she had Kawasaki disease, and yeah, like we took her to the hospital 3 times already, and we didn't know what was happening. And exactly on the 25th of December, on Christmas Day, that's when we took her to the hospital. And she stayed at the hospital until the 3rd of January. So, like, last Christmas was horrible for me. Like, my daughter was not even animated when she was opening her gift. She was just like, like something was wrong. That's when we were like, wait a minute, like this is not normal. And she kept vomiting for weeks and stuff, and then that's when we really like took her to the hospital on the 25th, and then she stayed in the hospital for a whole week. So listen, I stayed alone. Like on that moment, I remember that my wife stayed at the hospital for a whole week with her, and I remember I was crying every day. So it was like the going inside 2021 was and so yeah, that's why it feels. And 6 months before that, I had COVID. It was horrible. So this year, there's a nostalgia is not the right word. It's just like, wow, a year ago we were there. Like, a year ago, like my daughter was not even happy opening her gift because she was so sick. And like, in a way, you kind of feel guilty that for these last 2 weeks that she was not fine, like you didn't take her in straight to get, so but listen, we took her in 2 times, and they said no, give her this, give her that. It was like, maybe it's this. And at a point, that's when we discovered it was Kawasaki, and she had to go into treatment, get like stuff pumped into her veins for, like, it was horrible. Like, listen, when you have a 3-year-old daughter that is going through this, it's the end of the world. And yeah, listen, I remember crying every day, crying in the street, crying here, not being able to stream. Like, listen, those were times. Like 2020 was really like, it kind of beat all of us up. And so 2021 was a kind of us going back to something, going back up. And now we like, hey, Master Electronic, thank you so much for 30 crown. Crown? That's what we say, right? 30 crown from Sweden. Thank you so much for your support and your continued support. L'homme le plus beau, le Congolais le plus beau de la Suède. It has to be known. Yeah, so I'm entering 2022 with a completely different spirit. I'm super confident about the future, and I'm actually, listen, things are going great.